This is question number 17 on the June 2014 calculator paper. So we've got two shapes, and I could see just from looking at the shapes that they're similar shapes, right? One is an enlarged version of the other. Let's have a look at it. Quadrilaterals ABCD and LMNP are mathematically similar. Okay, so that's what I was meaning, right? This here is an enlarged version of the other one, and they are therefore similar. Angle A and angle L are equal. A and L are equal. B and M are equal. C and N are equal. And D and P are equal. And you should expect that. They've not given you any new information there, because if they're similar shapes, the corresponding angles should all be the same. They want us to work out the length of LP. So LP is this distance over here, and they would like us to work out that distance. Okay, so let's look at what we have and how we're going to work this out. If these shapes are similar, then there's a multiplier that works across between them. By that I mean the larger one is at certain times larger than the smaller one. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at, see if we can find corresponding sides, and I could see that here 6 or DC and PN are corresponding sides. So 6 is enlarged up to 9. You're multiplying by some particular scale factor. And so the scale factor of length, I'm going to work that out by doing 9 divided by 6. 9 divided by 6. And that's going to be, if I get my calculator and do that, 1.5. Okay, so that gives me 1.5. So that means the multiplier of length is going to be 1.5. How am I going to do that? Well, I need to work out LP. The corresponding side in the smaller shape is AD, and that's 5 centimeters. So if I times the cross by 1.5, that would help me work out LP. So if I move this forward a bit and start doing my calculation in the space provided, I simply need to do 5 times 1.5. I know what the answer to that is, but we shall do it anyway on the calculator. 5 times 1.5, 7.5. Okay, so that's the answer I'm putting in the answer space. And there we have the answer to part A. Let's look at part B. Part B wants us to work out the length of BC. Okay, so it says work out the length of BC. Let's have a look at the diagram and see exactly what BC is and how we may well go about that. So coming back here, BC is this distance over here. Okay, so if I look at the larger shape, I could tell that the corresponding side to BC is MN, and that's 12 centimeters long. So in other words, I need to do something to the 12 to get me across here. Now, because I know the multiplier going from the small to the large is times by 1.5, going backwards from the large to the small would mean to divide by 1.5. I know MN is 12, so BC is going to be 12 divided by 1.5. I'm going to show that workings in my answer space and work out the answer. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the answer space, and in the answer space, I'm going to do 12 divided by 1.5. I'll use my calculator to work this out. 12 divided by 1.5, and that gives me 8. So my answer to part B is going to be 8 centimeters. Okay, this question is a straightforward question. It's one you should be pretty confident with, and you should be able to work out and get full marks in it. Make sure you can.